This is Wobbly Wallaby, and I had played the Solo Leveling Arise Early Access. This game is fantastic, but you can also mess up your account. Here are some mistakes to avoid so you can play without regret. My first account was level 55 and 146,000 power and 100% free to play. I used lots of SSRs due to some incredible luck, but I lacked strategy, which made my progress a lot slower. For my second time around, I made up for my mistakes and cleared stuff much easier with a new account. This account I only use SR hunters and weapons and is currently at level 35. This is to help people with a more free-to-play account where people don't have SSRs to carry them. For the first mistake to avoid, many players may quit during Chapter 8 since it's very hard, but do not give up. There is strategy and skill to this game, which is fantastic. It's not just pay to win. Sometimes you just need to wait a few days and get EXP and new gear to help you out, or just play other modes in the meantime. The next mistake is wasting gold. You need to focus. I personally focus on 2 Breaker Hunters and 1 DPS Hunter. Heal is fine too if you need it, but do not invest in every new hunter. You should look up tier lists to see which hunters, skills, weapons, and artifacts you should actually invest in, otherwise you'll be wasting a ton of gold. Gold is one of the biggest progress blockers in the game, so be careful using it. Next, don't waste Essence Stones. Definitely save these for the limited rolls and don't buy other stuff with it, especially stuff that you can easily get from other currencies. Story mode will give you a ton of regular tickets, so you don't need to invest in this. The next mistake is not using Elemental Weakness. SSR weapons and hunters may be good, but Elemental Weakness is insane. For many of the bosses I had to swap out my SSR weapons for SR weapons, or swap out SSR hunters for SR hunters. It makes an enormous difference, so do not ignore this. Next, not spending stats properly. Spend points into precision until around 90% precision, then the rest into strength. Other stats aren't as important early on. Do not invest in Vit, Int, or Agi early on. There are some Agi builds later on for a crit build, but that comes later. You can always reset those later on. Next, not using break spam. Use hunters with break support skills or use your own break skills. This gives you a huge damage boost and you don't need to dodge for a short amount of time. This is the best way to cheese out bosses who have a break gouge, and is very important for some progress later on against some tough bosses. Next, not advancing weapons, especially for hunters. Don't think our weapons are trash and salvage them. They're actually very useful, especially when you advance them a lot. Next, not logging on daily. At the very least, you can log in to get the activity fund. Even if you're busy, this is a huge boost in EXP and gold, so definitely try to log in every day just to claim this. Next, not doing gates. There definitely are a lot of gates to do each day, but you can definitely use sweep or auto the lower ones if you want. Even if you don't have time, I've often set this on auto just to let things happen, and then you can do other things in the meantime. Without doing gates daily, you will not progress. Next, not doing challenges. This is important for unlocks and also helps you learn how to play this game. So as much as possible, follow the challenges to know what you need to do next. Next, not doing Shadow Step. Learning Extreme Evasion is incredibly important, but it's more than just for dodging damage. You'll actually debuff the boss like crazy. You're able to reduce the defense for a lot for 15 seconds. So definitely get used to doing this a lot. Next, choosing bad artifacts. Early on the line set is great. It is simple and good until Chapter 8 and beyond. This is a safe investment so you can avoid wasting gold on enhancing it. Well, that's all. I hope you learned from my mistakes. Stay tuned for more Solo Leveling Arise content. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Here's a video that I would recommend, and if you want more Solo Leveling Arise content, check out this playlist over here.